There is a lot going on in the Santa Clarita Valley, and we all live busy lives. Work, school, activities, family, and friends. We're always on the go, but it's important to take a minute to think about your water usage and how you can prevent or fix a leak before you're surprised with a water bill that's higher than expected. One of the most common causes of water waste, often undetected, is a toilet leak. Toilets can leak from 50 to 6,000 gallons of water per day, often with little or no evidence, making them tough to detect. To put it in perspective, the typical front lawn in the SCV needs about 6,000 gallons for the entire month of July, and a toilet can lose that in one day. Most toilet leaks can be repaired in 5 minutes for less than $5. Or you can ignore it and spend between $50 and $500 or more annually. You choose to repair. Great. Let me show you how. You'll learn to identify 2 types of toilet leaks and some fix-it-yourself techniques. Have you already watched our video on conducting a home leak check? And you're relatively certain that your toilet is the source? If not, we recommend that you watch the video titled, How to Use Your Water Meter to Check for Leaks, first to make sure. Let's get started. Start by removing the lid on the back of the toilet and stash it safely nearby where it won't get broken. Next, turn off the water behind the toilet at the wall. Now, there are 3 main problems that could be causing your issues. The first is if the water level is too high. That is, it's above the overflow valve. To fix this, adjust the fill valve. For a ball cock assembly, adjust the screw at the top of the assembly. For a float cup valve, adjust the screw or pinch pin and slide down. The adjusted level should be about 2 fingers below the overflow valve. After adjusting, turn the water back on at the wall. Then flush the toilet to ensure that the water stops at your newly set level. If the toilet still keeps filling, you could have a broken fill valve. Here's how to replace it. First, purchase a new fill valve. Next, turn the water off at the wall and flush the toilet to drain as much water as possible out of the tank. Grab a small bucket, channel locks, and plumber's tape. Disconnect the fill line from the wall and unscrew the old fill valve. Screw in the new fill valve. Apply plumber's tape to the fill line and valve. Connect the fill line to the fill valve on the toilet side. Turn the water back on. Make sure water is not leaking from the fill line or the valve. Now, set your newly installed fill valve to shut off 2 fingers below the top of the overflow tube, and you're good to go. Another cause is a faulty flapper gasket. In this case, you'll notice the water level slowly leaks from the tank to the bowl, often called the phantom flush. Purchase a new flapper or visit your water retail division for a free water efficiency kit, which includes a toilet flapper. Next, turn the water off at the wall and flush the toilet to drain as much water as possible out of the tank. Remove the old flapper from the unit and disconnect the chain. Attach a new flapper to the flush chain. Insert the new flapper into the unit. Test to make sure that the new flapper sits correctly and that the chain is not preventing the new flapper from forming a tight seal. Wait for the toilet to fill up and conduct a 5-minute dye tablet test to ensure that water is no longer slowly leaking from the toilet. Set a reminder on your calendar and be sure to check your toilets annually. Even if you don't notice issues, it's always a good idea to make sure everything is working as it should. Thanks for caring about water conservation here in the Santa Clarita Valley. Here at SCV Water, we are committed to service, community, and value, and it's our pleasure to serve you. Visit conserve.yourscvwater.com to find more videos and resources.